We live in this world that's always screaming at us to want more, do more, and definitely buy more. It can get, well, a little overwhelming, right? But there's this powerful idea that's been gaining traction as a kind of pushback to all that noise. It's called minimalism. So let's dive into how having less might actually, surprisingly, give you so much more.
First things first, let's talk about a feeling that I'm pretty sure we all know. It's that sense of being completely swamped by our own lives. And let's be honest, by all of our stuff. I mean, really think about it. That closet that's so packed you can't even see what's in there anymore. Those kitchen drawers you have to wrestle shut. Or just the constant buzz of notifications from your phone. Does it ever feel less like a collection of things you love and more like a second job you didn't sign up for?
And this quote, wow, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that aha moment, that sudden realization that a full house doesn't always mean a full, happy life. A lot of the time, it just means more things to worry about and less mental space to focus.
This right here gets to the absolute heart of the problem. We're constantly being nudged and pushed to consume. We're kind of wired to chase that little dopamine hit of getting something new. But that thrill, it fades pretty fast. And then we're just left in a cycle, always wanting the next thing. So it's time we really ask ourselves, is this whole more thing actually working?
Okay, so if more isn't the answer, then what is? Let's take a look at a completely different path. It's an idea that's been around for ages, really, but it's found this whole new relevance in our crazy modern world. And boom, here it is, minimalism. It's not about punishing yourself or living in some cold, empty white box. Not at all. It's actually a positive choice. It's about being really intentional, really deliberate with what you own and how you spend your time, so you can make room for the stuff that actually matters. And when you put it side by side like this, the difference is just crystal clear. On the left, you've got that familiar treadmill of consumer culture. But look at the right. Minimalism flips every single one of those ideas on its head. Success isn't about your bank account. It's about your quality of life. And you trade that frantic, short-lived excitement of the new for this deep, lasting peace of just enough. All right, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually start? How do you put it into practice? Well, the good news is you don't have to rent a giant dumpster and throw everything out tomorrow. Nope, the whole journey really just starts with one small step. This breaks it down so perfectly. The trick is to not get overwhelmed. You just start small. Pick one tiny area, that junk drawer maybe. Then you ask these simple but really powerful questions. And if the answer is no, if it doesn't serve you or bring you joy, you give yourself permission to just let it go. And this is where the magic really happens. This isn't just about having a cleaner house. The source here points to a really profound shift on the inside. When you clear out the physical clutter, you start to feel that mental clutter disappear too. It's literally like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. But hey, minimalism isn't just about what's in your closet. Let's be real. In the 21st century, some of the absolute worst clutter isn't in our homes at all. It's right here, in our pockets. Our digital lives are just overflowing with noise. And just like with your physical stuff, the approach is super practical and intentional. These are all simple things anyone can do right now to get some of that focus back. It's all about making technology a tool that you use instead of letting it use you. So you go through all this, you clear out the physical stuff, you quiet down the digital noise. What's on the other side? Well, it all leads to this incredible sense of freedom. The kind of freedom that comes not from getting more, but from finally realizing that you already have enough. This perspective is just so powerful. Take Anna, a teacher. She didn't see it as a loss at all. For her, it was like removing roadblocks. She actually gained happiness not by adding something new, but by getting rid of the things that were standing in its way. And Mark's story is a great reminder that this is all about balance, not being an extremist. He didn't smash his phone and go live in a cave. He just learned to control it. And by doing that, he got his focus and his creativity back. He made technology his tool again, not his master. And this one really shows how these ideas can totally transform our relationships. The Lopez family made a conscious choice to shift their focus away from buying things and towards sharing experiences. They found out that the most valuable stuff in life isn't stuff at all, it's the memories you make with the people we care about. And I think this is probably the most important takeaway of all. Minimalism isn't about emptiness, it's about purpose. Think of it like a filter. It's about consciously choosing to surround yourself only with the things, the people, and the activities that genuinely add value and meaning to your life. And that brings us to the end of this explainer, which really just leaves us with a question for you. Because this isn't just some abstract philosophy, it's a real, practical choice we can all make. So just take a second to think about it. What's one thing you could let go of today to make a little more space for the life you truly want to live?